Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. I got my mama's family here going on. Oh, yeah. That's what I have going on. We're going to see before I start saying anything really important, we're going to just say we're going to wait and see if people show up. And then also if I'm able to be heard. So, but let's start by taking the hair down cuz that's part of the fun. It's definitely part of the fun. I shampooed my hair last night. I rolled my hair while it was wet. So, hopefully it's working. Hopefully also it's dry. Hi, Deborah Harris. How are you? Can you hear me? Live long and prosper. Foreign banks. I was reading my Being headlines. Um I will start talking more. I wonder if anyone does an ASL tarot channel. Maybe I should really learn ASL and then start an ASL tarot channel. That's a possibility. Nice. Good deal. We're in business. Thank you, Deborah. So, Puppy is not here anymore. Puppy was released from her cruelty case, and I took her back to the Humane Society. She got fixed and she's just up for adoption in my mind. She's already been adopted, but she is highly adoptable. She was such a sweet puppy. She just didn't need to be in my RV with my cat. And my cat has been so happy since she's gone. Um, the day before she went for her surgery, she ate my microphone. Such a nice girl. And I'm pretty chill. I was just like, well, okay. Okay. So that's why I don't have my big poofy thing. And I feel like it makes my sound a little bit more harsh. But whatever. If I really want one, I could just go buy a new microphone. And I think this one works okay. So I just want to take my hair down and drink my coffee and kind of chill for a minute before we get into some tarot videos. Did y'all have a good weekend? Did y'all have a good Friday and Saturday? I hope that you did. I hope that you did. I worked, so, but it was good. I can't complain. I mean, I could complain, but I'm not going to. It's like I seem to find myself saying a lot like, "Ah, this place is crazy." And then I'm like, "Yeah, it's psychiatric ward. Duh." Hattie's asleep so nice. I am really loving these little rollers, these little foam rollers. These are really fun. It's really windy outside all of a sudden. Yeah, my hair is still kind of wet, so it kind of bums me out. I don't know how well my hair is going to stay curled if it's still kind of wet. My hair is really thick and it's also very straight. So, someone once said it's like horsehair. I was like, well, horses are pretty rad, so I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah, these foam rollers, no heat, no damage. Yeah, she does have the whole RV to herself and she is very happy. She's been like she's been having zoomies for the last 3 days since she's been by herself again. She's so happy. And I was like, "Oh, I love you. I love her so much. She's the sweetest thing in the land." She yeah. I mean, Puppy is the sweetest thing too, but Puppy just needs to be with somebody that has like a yard and maybe a 3-year-old and also maybe either a cat that loves dogs or no cat. And that will happen because she's a really smart girl. She was really well behaved. I worked with her a lot. I took her out in public a lot. She got a lot of experience. She was never like she was never barking or threatening to people out in public. And I did feed her and walk her really good. So she did gain like total 12 pounds with me. So that was kind of like the main goal was to get her to gain weight. She completed a round of antibiotics, got over her kennel cough. So I mean, there's somebody Flagstaff is like well, I mean, I guess like anywhere there's going to be people who are good and bad, but for the most part, people really love dogs here. Like people really love dogs here in Flagstaff compared to other places I've been. That one just didn't want to come out. Um Ooh, braids are so good. Braids are so good. You know what I do to try to get my hair to grow fast? I trim a little bit of hair on the full moon because one of my ladies from Mexico told me, oh, shit, sorry. One of my ladies from Mexico told me that if I cut my hair on a full moon, it'll make it grow fast. So I do that like every month. But I did have a weird mullet for like a year of my life. I did have a weird mullet. It's growing out though. It's just like a long mullet now. Now it just like one section of my hair is really short and the other section is really long. I've thought about getting the long part cut to the short part, but I don't think I'll do that. Because another hairdresser told me once, she was like, if you want your hair to be long, why are you going to keep cutting your hair? Okay. Makes sense. I see you. I see you. Ugh. Get off. There we go. Mm, so, yeah, I was kind of wondering if that was going to happen last night. It did, but whatever. Hi, good morning. How are you? You did catch a live. Let me take my rollers down and bobby pin my bangs, and then we'll get right to tarot. I just wanted to kind of like drink some coffee, take my mama's family rollers down. That's who I feel like. That's who I felt like with my rollers. And then I work with all these really young kids. Like one of my really good friends, she's only 23, baby, but she's the sweetest thing in the land. Um she has no clue who mama's family is. She has no clue. So, okay, how are we going to do this? I just really like all these curls. They're so fun. But yeah, they're already like going straight, kind of. See, because my hair is still kind of damp. This is giving like, it's kind of giving like 1920s with the way I've got it going like up here and then over here. But it's going to go down pretty quick because my hair is very straight, very heavy. How are we going to do this? This side. We're going to go on this side. But yeah, I was telling Deborah that puppy is no longer here. And it's honestly been very chill. I loved puppy. I love dogs. But I also I love Hattie. I love Hattie more. I just do. Whatever. It's so hard to fix my hair in a camera. This is not actually a mirror. Well, it'll do its thing. It'll It's so crazy. It's so kinky. Y'all remember the politician Kinky Friedman? Does anybody remember him? I met him in Texas. I met him in Brownfield, Texas. I guess he's like from Brownfield. So this will definitely go down. Probably by lunchtime. But it's fun. I'm not a hairdresser. I'm not a hairdresser. See, these parts are already kind of going straight because they're still kind of just a little bit damp because my hair is so thick. It makes me want to put rollers back in my hair, but the rest of this stuff will catch up to this part. Oh my goodness, Hattie is so happy. She's just like had super zoomies. Super zoomies. Like the first day, because I woke up, I had to go to work and I had to take puppy to get her spayed because she got released from her case and she's like up for adoption now. And I told them, I was like, I'm not gonna adopt her. I know I was thinking that I might, but I'm not going to. She's adorable, she's sweet, she's a good girl. I'm a good person. I'm not a bad person for deciding this, but I live in an RV. I have a cat that can't stand her. Like, she needs somebody with a yard. And I know there's got to be someone in this town that will love this dog. So I took her, then I went to work, and then I came home from for lunch, and Hattie was kind of like, "Where's the dog? Did you bring the dog back? Where's the dog?" And I didn't have the dog. And then I came back after work that night, and she was like, "Oh, So happy, running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back to her happiest Hattie self. Her happiest polydactyl self. Let's see. Thank you, Deborah Harris. You know what? Funny is in the trunk of my car, I still have those dreadlocks because I can't throw them away, So I just drive around with all this hair. Like I went and got my tires rotated and they had my trunk open and I was like, bet they're looking at my dreads because they're just there and they're probably like, is this a head? Is this a head in her trunk? What the fuck? But you can't just throw them away. You can't just let somebody possibly get them. So I still have them. I still have dreads. I know that my friend that I was telling you about, her name is Hannah. She was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "That's my dreadlocks. That's my dreadlocks. Maybe I might want to put them back in one day." I'm just kidding. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that again. That was a process, and it was a process to leave. It was a process to begin, and it was a process to end, and I'm not doing it. No, this is kind of a crazy mess that I've got going on, but I like the curls though. I always wish I had curly hair. You always wish you had what you don't have. And yes, you should definitely cut your hair. So what I do is I just take I'm trying to grow my bangs out right now, but used to I would just cut my bangs on a full moon because you don't have to cut like your whole head of hair. You just get like a little tiny bit and cut like an inch off on the full moon. Make your hair grow fast. So that's a superstition from Mexico. Because that's where my little ladies in Texas are from, Mexico. And they're definitely right about a lot of things. So, Hattie is asleep. She, hopefully you got to watch her video of her jumping last night. She jumps really high. I think she would be a good Frisbee cat because she jumps really high. You're in the cutter's remorse of growing your hair out. So your hair is an extension of your nervous system. That's why I can't just throw my dreads away because there's a lot of power in them. But yes, if you're going to if things in your life are not going good and you need to kind of cut ties with some things, that's the reason why I cut my dreads off was I was cutting off everything that I had, everything that had happened to me before the dreads. And it kind of works. I think it was Coco Chanel that said a woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life. It's true. But if you cut it just a little bit during the full moon, it will grow so fast. A friend of mine told me that I should make a long robe and that I should sew all of my dreads as fringe underneath my arms so that when I do this, my dreads blow in the wind. I was like, that's actually a pretty good idea. That's also takes a lot of time, and I've gotten really lazy because I work. I don't know. There's something about working 12-hour shifts in the psych ward that just kind of drains me. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's gonna grow back better, and it's gonna help you heal. Perfect time to cut your hair. Perfect time. I shaved my head once when I think I was 30. I think I was 30 years old. I donated all of my hair. It was 12 inches. That's how long the hair was we donated. It was 12 inches. 12 inches of hair. But yeah, I shaved it completely. Nice. Your son has dreads? Nice. You know, I loved them. I'd look at pictures of myself with my dreads and I'm like, man, I like that hair. But also, mine got really long because my hair does grow fast. Um, Girl, they are so heavy. They are like so heavy. And I like putting braids in my hair too. You know, you can't do braids. There's some hairstyles you can't do with dreadlocks. My coffee pot's all. So here we are. It's just bugging me because it's kind of like at a tilt, but I guess it doesn't really matter. The most important thing is how it sounds. I'm shuffling the your feelings matter. Okay, so your feelings are valid. So these cards are made by someone, I feel like here in Arizona. I'm going to read this and see if it will tell me. It just says that they're made by Arcmade. Doesn't say where Arcmade is. Oh, wow. Okay, it doesn't say. But that's just my intuition tells me that they come from someone in Arizona. Oh, I like that, Deborah Harris. That's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Such a good idea. Well, let's just do some cards right now. Let's see what's going on with what feelings. What feelings do I need to validate? What feelings do I need to validate for my viewers right now? Change. That's a feeling that I need to validate for my viewers right now. Let me see what this says about change. Thank goodness it's in alphabetical order. Okay. Road to opportunity, energy shift. I mean, I dig that because look on the bottom of the deck. Renewal. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. Let's see. What other feelings do I need to validate? Relieved. Oh my goodness. And look, I see renewal and I see courage. I love this. Excuse me. That's awesome. Relieved, change. Okay, let's see. Relieved. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Reassurance, at ease. Let's just read what courage said. Big warrior energy. Meow. I love you, Miss Hattie Beans. Aw, worn out. That's funny. Hattie is sleeping right now. Maybe she's worn out. In reflection, she's definitely taking a nap. She just woke up to meow at me. She was meowing at the courage after I spoke about courage. So, and courage did have a big cat on it. So, on that card, let's see. Let's do some more. Those are good. Those are very, very good. Let's try this one. Let's see what these come out. What come out right here? What come out? What comes out? It's like I can't even talk. I am still on coffees, so takes me a minute to wake up. I slept in kind of late this morning. I mean, I guess not terribly late because it's 9:30, but 9:45. I slept in later than 5 o'clock in the morning, which is usually when I get up. Let's see. What is this courage and relieved and change about for my current viewers? My current viewers. I mean, it's obviously good, but can we get some more information? That's a lot of cards. The sun. The sun. One of the patients polished my nails yesterday. She's so sweet. Sweet girl. Okay. 7 of Wands. Ace of Swords. There we go. Ace of Swords. Okay. 10 of Wands. Ace of Wands. It's a lot of cards. Daughter of Pentacles. Father of Wands. Big warrior energy. Daughter of Cups. Okay. Well, I mean, it definitely looks like there was really a big struggle. It looks like there might have been possibly a struggle with a King of Wands, a man, a masculine figure, a fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But I mean, it looks like he definitely could possibly be poisonous. He's probably very enchanting, but also he could be very dangerous. Daughter of Cups and Daughter of Pentacles. I mean, it really definitely it looks like he kind of came in between some feelings of forgiveness. He came in between some feelings of abundance. He definitely created a big obstacle to overcome, to climb over, like a massive mountain to climb over, like maybe making you feel like you're stuck in a hole and you can't see a way out. But all of that's changing. All of that is changing. 5:45 PM. Where are you? Where are you? Have I already asked you that and I'm just like being an asshole and I forgot? I'm sorry if that's the case. But the cards definitely it's ending. Okay. So Daughter of Cups is, the last card that I checked out, the last card that I saw. So that's going to be an apology. That's going to be moving forward after not receiving very much for what you give. It's I just want to say small, but I don't want you to think of it as just small. It it's pure, so in reality, it's probably bigger than anything else because it's pure, but it's forgiveness and it's love. It also may really actually indicate, a child. There's definitely money and lots of opportunities that are going to be coming your way after this struggle, after this battle, after realizing that you can climb out of a hole it looks like this King of Wands put you in. Um, I don't think that the apology is really coming from him at all. Like I said, I feel like this is coming from like a child or some hope is coming from a child. Or maybe just coming from a younger person in your life who is giving you hope. But there's definitely happiness, forgiveness, love, and abundance that's coming. And the abundance that's coming is in place to bring more abundance. It's going to keep growing. It's going to keep going. It's going to lead you into more abundance and more opportunities. South Wales, how cool. In my DNA, I'm a little bit of my family is from Wales, from Iberia. The Magician, Six of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, so right now, what do you want? What do you want to make happen? What do you want in my viewers? I don't know. Are we all Aquarius here? Are we all mad here? No, I'm just kidding. But are we? Are we all Aquarius here? If we're all Aquarius here, whoever is here right now, whoever's listening to me right now, Magician, Six of Cups, Magician, Six of Cups. What's a thing that you want a brand new chance at from your past? What's a thing that you it's like part of your roots, it's part of your soul, it's part of your foundation. Nice. Okay, I was thinking that we might all be Aquariuses here. I was thinking that, but I want to just assume. But this is magician energy. Magician energy. So this means whatever you want to make happen, you can make happen. The elements are all in your favor at this point in time. And it's making something a brand new opportunity for something that you had in your past that didn't work out from your past. And it's not like it's something that was good. Like I said, it's part of your root system. It's part of your it may very well be something from your younger life, like the younger days of your life, like maybe even childhood. You can make this happen. You can manifest some kind of a brand new opportunity in this situation. I love peace and stability. Six of Cups, that tree is very stable. That tree is very stable with beautiful, beautiful rainbow roots, colorful roots. Magician. Write down what you want. Think of what you want. Believe that you can have it and it's yours. It's a brand new opportunity. The Eight of Pentacles is after that or like behind this. So I don't know. It's like something to do with a job. Like either there's new opportunities at your job, you can create a new opportunity at your job, or maybe you can even just use the money that you have from your current job to create your own job, be your own boss. I want a different deck. Oh yeah, and Puppy ate another one of my tarot decks. She's a puppy, it's not her fault. I mean, she did do it, but it's not her fault, she's a puppy. So, I mean, these are good things. Relieved, change, making something happen, getting money and opportunities, and also love, and possibly learning to forgive yourself. We have such a tendency to beat ourselves up. I think like I don't want to say 90%, but okay. Out of the percentage of humanity that is like a good person generally, because not every single person is a good person, but out of the percentage that are good people, when we make mistakes, we beat ourselves up. I see it happen so many times. And really, in reality, it doesn't need to be that way. We need to be proud of ourselves. We need to be happy with ourselves. We need to cut ourselves some slack because you know what? Life is hard. I mean, I think life was hard from like my granny in 1960, probably because life is just tricky for all humans. But then also I look at her life and I'm like, I don't think it was that hard. My papa grew all the food that they ate. They had their house that they paid for because he was a big farmer. Mm. Did she have the stresses that we have in 2024? She didn't. Life is just hard. Deborah Harris is an Aquarius. Let's see. What can I tell my Aquarius viewers right now? What can I tell my Aquarius viewers right now? What else can I tell them? What else can I tell them with this card deck? For this new opportunities, new life path, completely graduating from the previous, possibly very painful past. Basically, the same cards are coming out in this deck that came out with the Pocket Tarot. The Sun, which was on the bottom of the deck, and then also this card right here. Okay, so this card, this is a struggle. This is a lot of burdens that you're carrying. There could be a Leo in the mix too, possibility. But I feel like the Leo is, if there is a Leo, I feel like the Leo is going to be helping you to have fun. Also, Leo is the polar opposite of Aquarius. So, in esoteric astrology, in order for Aquarius to really fulfill their soul, they should technically be trying to approach life in more Leo ways. So, leadership, being in the spotlight, being in the center of attention, which are typically things Aquarius is kind of like, I don't know about all that, but it would be helpful. Because we have a lot of aspects where we could teach and where we could lead people in a good direction. But with this card, also, the main thing to remember with this is nice. This may seem like you're never going to reach the finish line. This may seem like you're never going to stop carrying this burden. This may seem like it's too heavy to carry even, but you're just about to go over the hill. You're just about to make it to the top of the stairs. You're just about to make it out of the hole. So please don't quit because you're going to make it. You're right there. Okay, what else can I tell my viewers right now? Exactly the same cards are coming out that came out in the Pocket Tarot. Okay, this one did not come out, but the one on the bottom of the deck came out. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, so guess what that means? No more nightmares, no more sleepless nights, no more anxieties, no more staying awake, wondering, crying. How are you going to do your life? How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to buy food? How are you going to pay for your car and your rent and your insurance? How are you going to do this? How could that person have hurt you in that way? How are you going to find love again? How are you going to feel whole again? How are you going to feel happy again? How are you going to enjoy life again? How are you going to be happy so that everybody else who depends on you can be happy as well? Those thoughts, those anxieties, those are going right out the window, okay? They're going right out the window, not happening. And this right here, so there's an ex-spouse who is really making you struggle, turning that upside down. You're not struggling anymore. And that Seven of Wands was in the Pocket Tarot. It was in the Pocket Tarot also. So, I love tarot. You're not going to be struggling anymore. Leo is really coming in here. The sun is really coming in here. Making life beautiful. Showing you a brand new life. No more of this. No more of this. No more blocking off your heart, putting a blindfold on your eyes, ignoring your emotions because they're overwhelmingly devastating. No. Not doing that anymore. Not doing that anymore. It's going to be happy. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be good. Well, ex. Blech. Blech. I have a lot of exes who are awful. I mean, I don't have a lot of exes that are awful, but I have 3. And now I love my cat. I told Hattie, I was like, "We're in love, Hattie." And she was all purring and so happy. She was like, "I know, Mom." Oh my goodness. I didn't tell y'all what I did. I just put my foot on it because it's underneath the table. I bought a violin. I bought a violin because I used to play the violin in like junior high, like 30 years ago. And I'm gonna try to start playing it again. Hattie was like, "Oh, you got rid of the puppy and now you've got this noise thing." I was trying to tune it the other day and she was like, the look on her face is classic. Okay. You're welcome so much. I love this reading too. Um, let's see. What does the vice versa deck want me to tell my viewers, my Aquarius viewers right now? What does the vice versa deck want me to tell my viewers right now? Let's see. Oh, really? That's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely just relearn exactly. But that's what's fantastic about YouTube. YouTube will tell you. So I'm going to relearn. I need a new bow though. I was noticing that my bow is not in the greatest of shape. So I'm gonna go and I maybe might go get a new bow today. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Um, yeah. Okay, so you're just taking some serious action. You have the Magician card, Magician in energy. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much, Sharon. Some of them are already going kind of like a lot straight because they were still kind of damp when I took them down. But, you know, it's okay. They're still beautiful. So, thank you. Yes, YouTube University is correct. My youngest daughter, she's 23 now, but when she was 9, she taught herself to play the flute. And then she won first place in UIL band championships for the state of Texas when she was in high school. So I'm good. I'm good. I was telling everyone I bought a violin. So I'm going to relearn how to play my violin. It's gonna be exciting. I just got chills. I think I used to play like classical music a lot. That was kind of like my favorite. Um, oh, Sharon, it's such a good age, 23. Um, she's such a cool girl. Well, my oldest daughter is so cool too. My kids are just awesome. But yeah, my youngest, I kind of feel like she raises me and her sister. I feel like she takes care of us both. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm thinking I want to learn to fiddle. Like I think I'm want to try to do some kind of like. Part of me wants to try to play some like Roma gypsy music, but then also I kind of want to learn to play some like bluegrass music. We'll see. I just love music. Yeah. This lady came out for Aquarius. I'm sorry, I got all distracted talking about myself. Um, I'm pretty sure she's telling me that you're going to be feeling in your power, which it's like the perfect time to be feeling in your power because it's summertime. No, I guess unless you're in the southern hemisphere, but everybody here in the northern hemisphere, everybody here, Queen of Wands energy. Oh, I like that. Yeah, you're right. I should learn it all. The Queen of Wands knows exactly what she's worth. The Queen of Wands knows exactly what she deserves. And the Queen of Wands accepts nothing less. Okay? She accepts nothing less. And if that means she has to be kind of like a bitch sometimes, so be it. It's okay. I feel like Aquarius has been accepting everyone. Like Aquarius has been kind of like an equal opportunity employer in some ways. And that's beautiful, that's cool, but not everybody needs to have a piece of Aquarius that doesn't deserve it. And I think it's just like we're finally all starting to realize that and act on it. I glow best in the summer. I'm so happy it's coming. Me too, Janine. Yeah, look here. Okay, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. So look, the 7 of Wands has shown up in 3 decks of cards. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Right here, look, the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful energy. The Empress energy, divine feminine energy. And then right here, Knight of Cups. So definitely, even if you don't want love to be coming for you or people to be like trying to court you, if people even do that anymore. Um it's coming. It's coming. There's definitely someone coming and they want to whisk you off your feet. They want to wine and dine you. They want to give you flowers. They want to give you chocolates. They want to take you on a date. They want to buy you whatever crystal you like. They really are. I mean, it's giving a lot of like infatuation vibes. I mean, they kind of see you as like they see you as what you are. I don't want to say they just see you as like the whole kit and caboodle because I think you are the whole kit and caboodle. I think you've been through everything and so much and you've learned so much and you actually value yourself, which there are some females that operate in the world and they're beautiful and they may have a perfect body, but in their mind and in their soul, they're just like toxic because they have so much shit that they haven't healed for themselves. They're completely unself aware. Aquarius is like the opposite of that. You were literally like a catch, the complete package, the real deal. And that's showing. That's showing. That's even showing to the ex that's stressing you out and that caused you pain. That's even showing to them. Yes. Oh, very much so. That is such a good word, Sharon. Discernment. Yes. Yes. And self love is self care. And also, the ones who deserve us and deserve our attention and deserve our love are going to be attracted to us when we operate in that vibe of discernment with new people. I mean, think about it. If you go to the secondhand store and there's like a bargain bin of clothes that you don't really like, they're not really your style. Are you really going to just spend money on them? No. So why would we let like bargain bin people into our lives? But we have done it. What's up, J Ditzy? So yeah, we're just not doing that anymore. We're not being nice. We're being nice, but we're not just being like, yeah, here, this is me. You can walk all over me because I just want to make sure that you feel like, you're important because that's Aquarius does that so often, you know? Aquarius does that. They want to make everyone feel important. They want to make everyone feel special. They don't want to leave anyone out, especially the ones that are struggling, aka the underdog. Aquarius wants to do that all the time. But you know what? By doing that, we've made ourselves the underdog. And who's come to save us? No one. So we're saving ourselves. We're becoming badasses or becoming beautiful. I think maybe you should get a red dress for the summertime, maybe a little pretty summer dress, maybe a sundress, like maybe a skirt, something sassy, something red, something fiery, something that's going to get your root chakra alive and awake and like concerned with being rooted, concerned with rooting yourself, concerned with like rooting your true self-care into the ground, like it's not going to be shaken up. Maybe that's also like what this like 6 of cups was with the roots of the tree, maybe going back to your roots, realizing who you were before you were screwed over so many times. And trying as hard as you can to get that girl back, to get that child energy back, that hope energy back. If there's ever a sign that is very in touch with hopeful childlike energy, it's going to be Aquarius. But also Aquarius, at least in our tribe, we've been through some shit, and we haven't been the ones really giving the shit, but we've been the recipient of it. So that's obviously kind of put a shadow over our hopeful childlike energy. We're getting back to that. Root chakra is red. I say go get a red dress, get a red skirt, and be confident. Believe in yourself. If there's any kind of a negative thought or energy or doubt that tries to enter your mind, recognize it. Say, that's not me. No, you're not going to come in and ruin my day. You're not going to steal my joy. And look down at your red skirt and realize, oh yeah, I'm a fucking badass. That's why Andrea Dancing Star told me to get this red skirt so I could root myself into this earth as the badass that I am, and no one can shake me again. And also, my friend Hannah, she told me we're going to do this for 5 days in a row. If you please remember, 5 days in a row, we're going to look in the mirror. We're not going to say anything at all, and we're going to high five ourselves, and then we're going to walk away. 5 days in a row, we're going to walk up to the mirror, and we're going to high five ourselves, not saying any words, and then we're going to walk away. I already did it last night once, and you know what? It felt really good. It was amazing how good it felt. So, I'm going to challenge each one of you watching to high five yourself in the mirror every day for 5 days, and let's see how we feel in 5 more days, because we've got the self-love down. We've got the self-healing down. We have got it down at what we deserve. We know, we're aware. We've got the discernment down. We just need to kind of keep boosting up that confidence. Keep boosting up that confidence, because we are sensitive, and we can go out and we can be very confident and very self-aware, and then we could see something that's, a little bit traumatizing, something that's not as perfectly beautiful, like unicorns and rainbows, and it could get us down a little bit. Let's not let it keep us down. Let's actively try, do all the things to keep our vibe high and to just keep getting more confident. And the more and more we do that, the more and more that we keep our confidence high, the more and more our brains will fire off synapses in that reaction way. And then it will just become like second nature. It will just become the program that our brain runs. Confidence. I deserve the best. I'm not going to let myself feel bad and become somehow idly responsible for something that I see or that I encounter out in the world that's obviously someone else's problem. I'm not going to let that affect me and take away my joy and bring my vibe down. No way. Not anymore. Okay. This has been really good. Yes. High five. High five, everyone. High five. High five. We're badasses. Yes. Yeah. No. So yeah, Janine, so Janine definitely learned not to give full access to my energy. Yeah. I feel probably like the majority of people, if they are to I don't know what happened there. It just got really dark. But I feel like if people were to just get we do give full energy. We want to make everyone feel included. That's what Aquarius does. I know that for a fact. And in order to make everyone feel included, we do give all of our energy, and we are basically like an open book for so many people just to try to make them feel included, to make them feel like they're not, like, left out. Um, and I do think that there are certain people incarnated in this lifetime who do deserve access to our energy, but I think that they've gotta be, like, it's definitely not something that we give. I'm gonna say even in, like, the first year, the first 2 years, no. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you so much. She said my hair looks beautiful. Thank you. It's my, I slept in my foam rollers. Um, let me see. There we go. Oh, yeah, I have Spock on my shirt today. It says live long and prosper. Live long and prosper. Um, but yeah, I think probably there is, like, a person. I don't wanna call them a soulmate because I don't think that soulmates are always meant to be, like, romantically involved together. I think there's people from your soul tribe that can be, like, your pets or your friends, sometimes your family members, certain family members, it's all kinds of different people. But I do think that probably there is, if you are really actually wanting to have a partner, a teammate, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, however you wanna label it. If we find the right one and they show us and prove to us that they can have access to our energy and respect and love and elevate our energy, then that's great. But yeah, we should definitely not be giving it just freely like it's a sample table at HEB. No, I don't know why I said HEB. We don't have HEBs here. There's HEBs all over Texas, though. Um, yeah, this is just a really good reading. This is a really good reading. Remember, relieved, change, coming from this, worn out, not doing it anymore, not doing it anymore. Loving ourselves, buying ourselves like a red skirt, a red dress, maybe some red sandals, you know, getting pretty, getting all gussied up, loving ourselves, getting all gussied up on the inside, getting our soul all gussied up. I like that. That's what we're doing. It's what we've been doing. It's just not exactly beautiful, the whole process, but the end result is beautiful, much like a butterfly. Okay, I'm going to end this live now, and I want to thank everyone for being here, and I love you all very much. And remember, we're going to high five ourselves in the mirror every day for 5 days. And I will definitely be recording more videos and posting them a little bit later. And I love you all, and go out and let the world see how beautiful you are.